San Diego Wave FC go on the road up the 5 freeway to play Angel City Football Club, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, it was an
They like that.
exciting
I can't hear him
rivalry
at all.
matchup. And they're back. The two
Can you
boys
hear
are
him?
back.
Nope. Oh, I love.
Okay,
I can't hear
it's
him.
just you guys. The chat can hear me.
I still don't have any internet.
Are you guys
Still
good?
can't hear you, Abe.
Okay, well, the chat can't hear you, and
I know you.
believe
I know
they
you can hear us. I can't hear you.
Yeah. The chat can
Bye.
the chat can hear you. Anyways, yeah, San Diego play Angel City. They defeat them with 2 goals to Angel City's 1. Match does not start out great at all for the first half.
Check the settings
for
of
San
the.
Diego.
There we go.
Okay.
Hola.
We
There
were playing.
go. We're back.
We were playing the dinosaur game.
I played the wave music already, and I'm ready to
Oh, okay,
I
awesome.
changed the background, but
Oh.
yeah, so
I don't have
I mean,
internet on this
dude,
laptop,
they come out pretty weak. San Diego has
Hey, what's that supposed to be, Tanya? Abe is good. All right, cool. Enjoy. Close it out.
Yeah, it's just the voice. All right, whatever. Anyways, but no, like you guys keep like going back and forth. I don't know whether to talk to you guys or talk about the game. I'm getting confused.
Overstimulated. It's okay.
Overstimulated. Okay. Anyways, Angel City really dominate to start the first half. They completely take Wave out of their identity and their style and what they're doing, and they just don't look good to start out. And I didn't really blame like the like maybe it was just like the system or the players themselves looked okay out there, but they were just like very uncomfortable in that first half. I know you watched the first bit of the first half, Chivo. What did you think about the Waves' performance to start out? Because it definitely it didn't look like San Diego.
No, it didn't, and it looked a little messy from what I was seeing. And I mean, again, I left the first half like 20 minutes in to go watch mi Super Chivas Poderosas do the impossible. But then I was keeping track of the score, and then I watched the game back. But I agree, Abe. Like, I mean, I think, anytime you're not gonna have your head coach on the sideline, you don't know what to expect, because Jonas got a red card last week. Goes in lineup. I was interested to see that Gia Corley, back. Portillo like gets the start this time. I think the back line at this point is just untouchable. Like, you can't really do anything. You can't move around any of those players just because they have been playing pretty good. Over the last 2 games, you don't get the wins, but it's still solid games that you're playing.
It's a system that they've gotten down, and that's what Abe and I actually kind of asked Emma Hayes just about the system that Jonas has been able to implement here, and the fact that it's working. And they're top of the league for a reason. And also, Becky Tweed has her own pedigree. Like, she knows the ins and outs of this game, and she knows how to manage some good players that San Diego Wave has in this moment. It's going to be crazy when Kat Macario eventually joins this squad, if she's even going to join the squad this year.
This year.
Have we asked Jonas on media availability about it? I haven't been able to make it.
I think you did, right?
I did. He kind of just said like, yeah, that's not really an update. They're just trying to get her back to healthy. That's all we've got. And as far as that, I don't expect anything else until like probably the summer break that we'll hear something. But why rush her back at this point, especially to someone that you committed such a large amount of money to and so many years to, that you kind of have to protect her. And then when the offense is running like this, it's hard to implement her in anyway. So take your time with Kat Macario right now at this point. Transfer fees, kind of whatever. But like you said, Chiva, she's enjoying the sunshine, and I'm sure it's healing her now.
Shine.
The heel shine. Okay, but yeah, like it's any rivalry match is like fun, and like you could tell Angel City was really into it to start out too. At least from that perspective, when I'm trying to watch as like an NWSL neutral, like you could tell like this game actually means something. In the past, sometimes it's like, yeah, rivalry, sure. Some of the players, like you could tell everyone was kind of into it this time around.
So
and it's gonna keep growing. The rivalries against LA, Angel City, it's only going to keep growing. I think what was it last season where I kept saying, the fans are booing more at Snapdragon, and the San Diego team is no longer an expansion team. Like they're an established team in the NWSL, and I think this is a really good spot to be in for Wave. You can compete against anyone, but then you can also lose against anyone, and that's the beauty of the NWSL. That's how competitive this league. I'm even willing to say that the NWSL is one of the most competitive leagues in the world on both the men and the women's side of things.
That's fair. So San Diego Wave are able to go ahead and capitalize on a really good play. And this is kind of this off the ball movement when you're defending that's really impressive. As you're going to see, Ludmila is going to go ahead and start the press right here, but just kind of sneaking behind. And then essentially you want to move this pressure up and then kind of give a false sense of comfort in this area. So then you try to look for an outlet in that moment. And that's exactly what happens here. Ludmila comes right behind. They create a little bit of chaos. Pass. Ascanio is able to jump in on that and start this, halfway counter. Dudinya just embarrassing folks left and right. Gets lucky with the deflection. Goal in. But this is a really well-worked goal for San Diego Wave as a team as well.
And it's Kimi Ascanio that just knows where to be on the midfield. It doesn't matter if she's playing the 6, the 8, the 10. Like, she knows exactly what she needs to do when she gets in any situation. And I think that's why she's probably one of the most valuable players you have in this team as well. At just 17, 18 years old now, like, Abe, just tell me what you thought about this goal.
Yeah, Kimi, like you say, Kimi Ascanio is like so versatile, and that's something that you don't realize is important until you like have it, and you can just like move the little like her little mark number on the whiteboard. I'm sure is getting moved around a lot by Becky Tweed and Jonas Eidevall, and like to trust a young player like that is something that most professional teams can't say. But she's performing at a high level, and Dudinya is still just performing at like. It's MVP caliber, and it's from a Brazilian player that isn't even like doing the craziest like skill moves. It's just like quick dribbling that just drops everyone on their butts, and it was just really cool to see. Especially like Angel City's defense has gotten a lot of credit this year, and they've like done really good. I mean, Emily Sams was a great pickup, and then Sarah Gordon's has been one of Angel City's most important players over the years, and to like embarrass both of them like that, it was really cool to see.
So people have been asking why Didi back over Freeman, and I think we were pretty clear, and Jonas was pretty clear that there was moments where Freeman could have done much better as well. And then you kind of look at what Sheridan's been doing. She had a great stop on Barbara Banda this last weekend, just contributing. But then there's moments at the end of the day where it's just little things that just happen. This is the second time I see it where she just doesn't commit to coming out for the ball. We saw it live against Bay FC, Abe, but this is just another version of that where there's not that confidence to just come out and be a bulldozer and take the ball along with anybody who's daring to come out. It's a good ball, but essentially, you stop midway.
It's honestly also a really good ball and a good run in as well from Angel City.
But I think it's salir, way. Like you have to come out and like she's stopping right there. The ball's gonna bounce here. If you move up even here, you open up your angles and you give that it's harder, but she just stops, does this crab walk again, kind of going backwards, and now she's in no person's land, and it just kind of goes in.
We know the rule, right? If you hesitate on goal, you're gonna get scored on.
Yes, Freeman is also injured as well. Yes,
if you commit to it, you got to commit to it. If you're not, just stay in your line. You think if she would have stayed just on her line, maybe that's not a goal?
She has a better chance. Yeah. She's a good shot stopper.
It's crazy too that it's the two center backs that just got like beat by Dudinya that were the ones that created that goal. like Sarah Gordon sends in the cross to Emily Sams, and both of them kind of were the ones that just got like destroyed right there.
That's funny.
And the good thing for SanDiego is that they were creating, like they were being the team that was looking through different spaces, creating angles, opening up windows, but also again, you see a confidence in Wave that they're just going to get the ball back. At some point, they're going to manage to get this ball back, and whether it's bouncing throughout, whether it's just being able to go ahead and get a foul committed, they come back and they restart play quickly because they want to keep that tempo up. They want to keep the opposing team on their heels. And it seems like they have the fitness to do that. This is what Jonas Eidevall was trying to work all last year on, but the fitness level of the players just wasn't there to meet that play style. And here they're able to go ahead and meet it up. And you find this. And this is exactly just another version of this play style that has evolved into what it is. Getting a foul, possession, restart quickly. Let's get the team not positioned correctly. And, an incredible cross by Dudinya, just dropping it in there. And then Mimi Van Zanten, a rookie, great header, connection, goal.
Yeah. And something real quick that I feel like I haven't talked about or mentioned when thinking about this goal. Obviously, Mimi Van Zanten makes the perfect run, gets in the perfect spot. But Trinity Byers came on in the 46th minute just to start the second half for Ludmila. And like she was like really, really good and like kind of about the same speed as Ludmila. At least it looked like the same speed because of how tired Angel City was, and just really like pressing high and making it like really tough for Angel City, and they always had to like worry about her. And I think when you look back at this goal, you can kind of see like, oh wait, there's a lot of people getting drawn toward Byers up there at the top, and it kind of opens it up on the outside there. So I think it is a pretty like great move by Tweed to put in Byers to start the second half. They asked her about it post game too, and she kind of was like, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna take credit for that, basically," and she was like, "No, this is something that we've talked about. Jonas and I have talked about." She kind of shut down anything as far as like, because they asked her about like what are her future aspirations as potential head coach, and she was just like, I love being assistant coach right here. Nothing's never say never, but she was really like appreciative of Jonas and what they've been able to create here. And I think they've created something that's worked really, really well, especially this year.
I agree. And it's a healthy place for a team that's worked for about a year and a half to get to the spot, and it's finding its rewards, and it's honestly shutting mouths up, and I think my mouth up for sure. At least when before the season started, you see names start to leave, you see some of the marquee players not in the squad anymore, and what that means for a team is that you're gonna go ahead and go through some growing pains, and it seems like they had already gone through the growing pains, and now we're ready to just go ahead and execute. They just needed a couple of pieces to go ahead and really make this work. I mean, Adriana Leon still on this team. Like if she ever, kind of comes back up into form, that'll be interesting. But Wave are in a good spot. They are in a really, really good spot.
They're at 6 wins, 3 losses, and they are going to face probably one of the most challenging games that they've had so far. But go ahead. We can play this before we talk about the Washington game on Friday.
You just had to believe, Tony. And you know what? You know what, Sirens? You know what, Tanya? You believed. You believed, and y'all are being rewarded. So much so that, you guys are really being that engine for the group, and the team is really responding. So good on you guys and y'all for that. Real quick, mentioning
it was really cool to see the post match pictures too of like BMO Stadium was just like completely empty, and it looked like the Sirens kind of took out, like even though it was like the group of supporters up top, it looked like it was just only Wave fans left because of how quickly it emptied out after Angel City lost.
Quick little plug here.
That was weird.
Speaking for the Sirens, hey. Cool little Sirens jersey.
That's sick.
Vamos la ola. It's pretty dope, actually. Check it out. Sirens. SanDiego Sirens.com/store.
Oh, you can use Klarna on your store too? Damn,
Oh, it's
what
like
can you
5
say?
because it's year 5. That's sick.
Yes. Yeah,
Dude, that's cool.
it's incredible, actually. Really cool. One of the top San Diego
I'm still blown away.
supporter
You can
group.
use Klarna on their website.
Use Klarna. Troy with another banger.
I'm more of an
shout out Troy.
Afterpay person, though. You know, but
I'm more of a pay right then and there.
yeah, Afterpay can
'Cause
get
I
dangerous.
got credit's not. Anyways,
Hey,
let's hear for
Afterpay does no credit check.
let's
You just build it up.
you think actually you think they don't, and then you're like, wait, what? Anyway, all right. Becky Tweed, post match sound. San Diego Wave, 2-1 against LA.
Yeah, I think we went into halftime a little bit disappointed. We really missed a little bit on our identity, but I think the key behind that was that we were able to keep a clean sheet for the first half, and I think that really set us up well for the second half to find our feet again. And I think that was really important for us. I think in the past few games, when we've conceded early, it becomes a little bit of a different game and trying to dig your way back. So really proud that yes. Did things go our way in the first half? No, but we were able to keep a clean sheet, refresh, regroup, really come out in the second half and start to build more on our identity. And I think the second goal, you see, we're getting back to it. So that's nice. Back there? Yeah, just speak out.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Derby's never easy. This derby is never easy. You know that better than most. Clearly, adjustments needed to be made in the second half. With Godfrey and Byers coming on for Ludmila and Corley, talk us through and fold those substitutions into what tactically needed to shift in order to gain a little bit more control in dangerous areas in the second half.
Yeah, I think we obviously want to create connections. I think that's how we dominate the ball in possession, is that we create close connections with our players. And I think that it was really important for us. We have what I would say a really whole squad, and we can use people in different ways, and it's about then deciding and adjusting during the game. And I think second half we felt like we needed to connect our midfield a little bit more. We needed to stay on the ball a little bit more. We struggled to keep the ball in the first half, and you could see it became really transitional. And I think that suits them better than it suits us. So I think for us, it was limiting transitions. It was how do we keep possession a little bit more, and different players offer different threats, and we need them on different days. And I think the subs that came in the second half made a huge impact for us. And again, this squad is deep. We have a lot of impactful players that we can bring in off the bench, and anybody can have their day. And I think that's the best part for this group. It's really together. And it doesn't matter who maybe makes the difference or who scores the winning goal. It's celebrated as a team. So it was really good to see the impact of the players that came in the second half.
She's fine as an assistant, she says, but she did a fine job for sure. Hi. Sorry.
Abe?
Sorry, I was reading. I thought you were going to read the Brad comment.
Oh, okay. I'll read it. I'm very late to the party, but my hot take, Byers is much better fit for the 9 for the style of play. Start Byers, move Ludmila to the wasteland right wing, and see what happens. The wasteland.
I think I agree.
I like that.
I mean, Leah Godfrey. It's hard because then you kind of take Leah Godfrey out, unless you take out Giacorli or you take out Ascanio. It's
hot take. I kind of want to see Leah Godfrey as a center mid.
Yeah, I could see that in the set. You taking out Dali?
Ooh.
No, you take out Giacorli?
Oh.
Okay. I mean, I think Giacorli looked phenomenal as a sub the last time she came on, but she also looked pretty good in this match. So
San Diego Wave is in a really good spot because again, these players are competing, and when you have that healthy competition within the team of everybody playing at a good level, your team is going to be really good. And that's just the fact of it. And then when Macario comes in and she's healthy, that's when it's going to get interesting as well, because it depends on how she comes in. If she's going to be playing at the level that she used to be playing, great, more competition, and probably takes the starting spot. But I don't know, babe. This Wave team, is it everything that you expected? Probably not.
no, it's better because I don't think we expected them to be this good, but they're running like a train right now, but they're running into a even faster train in Washington Spirit.
Yeah,
that's a real test.
That's gonna be a fun one on Saturday.
Yeah, Spirit, like, even they had like I actually caught a good bit of the Spirit game this weekend against Seattle, and like Seattle's one of these teams, like Laura Harvey just can sit back and be defensive, not really care about making a bunch of chances, just making really good chances, and they really weren't able to create a lot. And Washington Spirit just needed like one moment, and it was one of those things where there's like they know they're the better team. They don't really care that they're getting defended the whole time. They're not even trying to like score an insane amount, but they're just waiting for the right one, and then boom, when it came, it was just a freaking like golazo by Claudia Martinez, and it all dates back to. Have you guys seen this new like tradition that the Spirit have with the coyote? They bring a coyote with them to their games.
Oh, I have not.
Have not.
They went. I think it started in a win streak. After they went to Bay FC, they're in San Jose, and there's some that field just had like a coyote on it, or at least one of those like fake coyotes that you put up to, I guess, scare away actual coyotes. So one of the players just on Amazon bought that same coyote and brought it to the game and put a Spirit jersey on it, and they haven't lost since.
Well, San Diego Wave going to come with their road runners.
Jose, by the way, too.
Ah, that's
what do we think score wise for this game though?
Probably 2-1 loss. I don't know. Spirit is so good.
How about a 2-2 tie, Abe? Would you see that tie as a positive, Abe?
Yeah, because they didn't lose their last 10. I mean, go winless.
I'm gonna go with a 3-1 Wave win.
That's the mother. It's
Just
Spirit, dude, that's crazy.
That's some energy right there.
Yeah, let's do it.
1-0 Wave.
Friday night lights at the Snap. Jeez, there's a game Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Someone's gonna be at all three of those. It's not gonna be me, but someone will.
I'm gonna try my best to make this Wave game. I'm going Wednesday, not going Saturday.
I'm probably going Saturday.
I'm going Friday and Saturday,
but not Wednesday. I'm going Wednesday. Hopefully Friday, not Saturday. I got Inter on Sunday.
Oh,
so still repping SanDiego.Futbol. Inter's doing so good, guys. They're second place right now with the game in hand.
2-1 Wave. Okay. Tanya. And she believed, and she accused me of not believing. So I said 2-2 for sure. Oh, dude, no way. Okay. I think we're all pretty positive then, other than Abe, for this match.
What about it?
I mean, but Brad makes a good point. No, Trinity Rodman changes things, but I mean, like Claudia Martinez was a great sub last game, so I don't know, man. It's tough.
I don't know. Leah Goatfree is gonna come in.
Maybe this is a Kat Macario debut, because with a player like that, they're just gonna keep it hidden for as long as possible, and it also wouldn't be that surprising if she just pops up. I doubt it, but it could happen.
My commentator Waterboy application got denied. You denied him for
I
Inter?
didn't get any applications. The system did not give me anything. Did you see anything?
I mean, I just see him be accusing you of something. So
I don't know if he's accusing me.
Real quick, 619 Soccer DM'd me that. I forgot to respond, but he made a good point. San Diego Wave beat Utah Royals to start the year. I think it was the second match. Utah Royals haven't really like done bad since. Utah's like top team in the NWSL right now, surprisingly. It's crazy. Utah's really good, man. Looking back, that is a great win for San Diego.